extra time.
You saw it that day. I'm guessing the bowlers would like to an actual full day off the field, but you must be delighted with your position.
Yeah, I think it was an action-packed day, to be honest. 16 wickets on day 2. Yeah, the game's definitely well advanced. There's been some good cricket played by both teams, and yeah, it's an interesting situation that we found ourselves in.
What are conditions like for moving around? It's 16 wickets might suggest, is it?
It would suggest that, yes. Yeah, I think the Indians bowled very well. You know, they were on the ball first over pretty much. But yeah, 16 wickets, I'm not too sure if that's up there with a record or anything in Test cricket in terms of day 2. But yeah, I think the bowlers obviously pitched the ball up nicely and got rewards for yeah, seeing the ball move around like it did. So feel we're in a decent position, and it's going to be another big push tomorrow.
How are you feeling about your own form? Looked like you were big smiles, ball hooping back in. You feeling like you're back towards your best?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah, I think we're all enjoying hunting out there as a pack and getting the ball to move around, and nice to have Waggy back doing his thing. And yeah, I think the bowling unit is very clear with how they're trying to target the opposition, and yeah, I think the position that the game sits in, you know, backs it up with that we've been delivering those plans.
What about the bowling unit's effort with the bat? How important is the lower order runs?
Yeah, I was gutted only to face 2 balls today, but yeah, I think, yeah, like I said last week, actually, the pride that the lower order takes in being able to, you know, apply something to that grand total. Yeah, every run counts pretty much. So Kyle looks at home with the bat and with the ball, and yeah, he's just taken it in his stride. So that was a good cameo he played with a couple of guys there at the end, and yeah, any closer we could get to the target, we knew it was going to be valuable.
Trent, when, like you said, the game's moving so fast, like, how do you control the tempo of the game? Like, do you just go with it, or as a bowling attack? But there was that period when you guys resorted to bowling short and keeping them quiet. So how do you adjust to the tempo of the game?
Yeah, I think it's a funny thing. Sometimes it doesn't happen at all. Sometimes it happens very quickly. So I think you enjoy it and embrace that part of it. Yeah, there's no secret that probably early on in the morning is one of the better times to bowl, and then 7 o'clock at night and fading light is also tricky. So it's about realising which moments are going to be where you're going to get rewards and hanging on to that. So yeah, like I said, I thought they bowled very well with the ball this morning, used the wicket nicely, and then we were fortunate to be in the position tonight with the ball swinging around in fading conditions.
And just the Pujara ball, like, it seemed to do a lot. Was it a proper setup and you got it? Like...
Oh, I'm not going to give you too much, but yeah, I was trying to bowl him, so it was nice to see the bails fall off, and it was a good feeling.
Now you can reveal about Virat Kohli since tour is over for him. Was there any specific plan to keep him quiet throughout the tour?
No, there's no secrets. I think he's a world-class player. Obviously, he's a big player for them. But yeah, we try to put enough pressure on him, keep him quiet, and soak up those 4 balls. And from our point of view, it was nice for us to see him make a few errors.
How satisfying is it for you guys to keep Virat only, you know, average of 9 in the series? You know, the bowling group, you guys must be absolutely thrilled. Yeah,
like I said, he's a big player for them. There's no doubt he is. Well, he's one of the best players in the world, no doubt, with the bat. So if we can keep him quiet, yeah, obviously not let him get any runs in any of the innings, but it was good to keep him very quiet.
Down the back, Karthik.
Hi Trent. On Kohli again, like both innings, the balls that got him out sort of threatened to shape away and then they whip back in. How much of that is like something that bowler can control and how much is just...
I think that's a question for Tim or for Colin, but yeah.
You must have bowled some balls like that yourself. So.
Yeah, I think they call that natural variation pretty much. It's just one of those things. You're trying to bowl a certain ball and you slightly get a bit of variation with whatever, but yeah, the bowling group as a whole, I think the approach is to, you know, not give too many soft deliveries, group the ball nicely, and then almost let that natural variation take care of itself. So yeah, we're lucky to get 2 that lined up and hit them on the pads nicely, and yeah, it was a good feeling to see the back of them.
Trent, generally the New Zealand pitches tend to flatten out come day 3 and 4. It's been completely different in this sort of series. Why do you think they've changed? Is because the amount of moisture that was being left in there, or I mean, have you seen wickets like this?
I think the wickets look normal to me. Generally, there's a lot of moisture left in the wickets. There's a lot of grass left on the wicket. But yeah, this pitch here in these couple of days definitely has a lot more pace than what I've remembered. You can see the way the ball's carrying through the keeper and swinging and swerving around in the air, and yeah, what that comes down to, I'm not too sure. There's a couple of little scallops in the wicket, a couple of little dents that have kind of added a bit of variation as well. But yeah, from my point of view, it's lovely, and yeah, it's nice to see the game well advanced.
Down that last one.
Trent, I'll ask you a batting-related question,
Love it.
especially based on your scores you made in the last Test match. So, do you think the pitch is playing or doing way too much, or is the Indian batsman not able to read it completely? What do you think from your angle?
You're asking me a batting question?
You made 40
about-
runs.
Yeah, 40, yeah. Well, what would I bring it down to? I'd say that obviously I've played in India. I understand that wickets are slightly slower and lower, and there's totally different tactics there. So for me, going there and bowling on those wickets is completely foreign. So I'm presuming it's the same vice versa for Indian batters coming here, seeing the ball swing around and nip around. And it's, yeah, I said it before the match started, one of the strengths of the Indian side is their ability to soak up those conditions and understand how to adjust. Thankfully, they haven't quite done that over the last couple of days, but that's why they're the best team in the world. They know how to. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be a little bit frustrated, but they're definitely quality batsmen in my eyes.
And the way Indian bowlers bowl, so they definitely have the capability to take wickets. What do you think would be the target that's easily achievable from your point of view?
Yeah, obviously from my point of view, as little as possible. I hope I've got nothing to do with putting my pads on tomorrow or whenever it is. But yeah, there's still 4 big wickets. Rishabh, I've played with him before. I know he can hit the ball, and same with Jadu as well. So that's going to be a big morning.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.